What's up, guys? See some of you guys waiting already. We're gonna answer some questions today. Oh, it looks pretty sunny right here. It's like end of the day when the sun is coming in. 10 guys in, say hello so I know who's here. I'm gonna chat in just a second. What's up, Ramirez, Jack? Hey, Matt. Sharkus Classes, what's up? More like this. Jose, Short Step, go-karts and motorcycles. I almost raced go-karts in my skinny days. Mr. Sadie, what's up? Markers, Bubblehead, John, Sir Necromancer, hi everyone. I was wondering if you're going to be part of the collab with the Hales and Treasure Hunting with Chivas. Yeah, so they invited us to go up there to San Francisco, and I think we're going to go up there. So the plan right now is going to go up there. Actually, I just sent a message to Storage Auction Pirates, trying to see exactly what city's in so we can book the right hotel and stuff. What's up, Random Game Buy and Sell from Chicago? Jan from Florida. Mike McCloskey, you're back. Yes, I'm back. Oh, you build go-karts? That's pretty cool. So go-karts and motorcycles. Yeah, so right before we left Germany, we're actually racing different go-karts. We're going to start racing series. Garth, what's up? What's up? 40 people in here. Thick thumbs up. Oh, so the bike just invited me back to come to Thursday, but I think I'm going to San Francisco. So anyway, you guys watched a couple of the last videos. So I'm switching screens here a little bit. I don't know if any of my moderators are in here, so hopefully they'll come in. Have Kenny when you go to an auction together. Guten Abend, Hauptmann. What's up, Indiana? Doug Baker. Oh, hey, Doug. Hope everything is good in Florida out there. I'm going to answer some of you guys' questions that you ask on the videos, or you can ask questions here too. I know, 44 people and only 8 thumbs up. What's going on, guys? Hit that thumbs up button so we can have some more people come in. Do you still have the Marine Corps Boulevard sign? So I sold that whole locker to my friend, Collecting Dust Hobbies. I put the link in different videos, and he has those signs. So if you send him a message, I'm sure he'll send them to you. Hey, what's up, Kansas City? I'm actually flying to Kansas City in September. On the Odom locker, we did good overall. We made some money, but some of the high-end NBA Finals jerseys and stuff, they weren't going as much as I was hoping for. But we still made money. I mean, it was still a good deal for us. We more than tripled our money. So, we were in 8,000. We still have stuff. We saw a lot of stuff in the store. But Odom, unfortunately, a lot of people, just because a lot of the stuff that he did, he's just not that popular. Smash that button. Yes, guys. 48 people, 20 likes. Let's go. Gunter for president. Oh, God help us all. Is Gunter in here? No. Pamela Lynn. Oh, that's Pamela. Good. She's one of our moderators. So she's going to help us make sure everybody's acting good. Hey, Rene, I lived in Germany 6 years, and I love Germans. Love you and your wife on Storage Wars. Hope to see you back. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, I mean, if Storage Wars does come back, I'm sure we'll be part of it. So, OP and A&E, they love us. They show us a lot of love. So, we don't know right now if Storage Wars will come back, if it will not come back. But you know what? You can't worry about this stuff. I have a big business to run, small things to do, all kinds of stuff. So, whatever happens, happens. Fluffy Gamer, what's up? Phil, I talked to him yesterday. Missing in action. Always good to see him. Oh, somebody just left a message. Something Rene has put on a lot of weight. I've been losing weight. What the hell are you talking about? I'll have to read that comment in a second. Will you consider selling on Facebook like Ivy? No, because my business is different. So, I mean, sometimes we do sell stuff through our Facebook website, but I have a store and we sell eBay. And to be honest, I have very little time. So, love you in the myth. Thanks, London. I appreciate it. Hi, Rene, I'm a big fan of your work on Storage One. Seems like you're just a big old kid like me. Yeah, I just enjoy life. I had a lot of serious moments in my life. So I work hard, try to do good. Family's number one, obviously. And just have to have fun, That's the best way to live. Life is short. Hopefully you run into a Tom Brady locker. Yeah, you and me both, just like the Michael Jordan. Trust me, I'm not a Patriots fan because I'm a Dolphins fan, but I respect them. But yeah, I would love to get his locker. Throw out Oak Island. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. Stand next to me if you want to look thin. That's funny. So I like going to Hawaii. In Hawaii, I would think I'm anorexic. I'd love to see you and Kenny doing Storage Wars, our favorite lovable golf balls. Thanks, buddy. Fins up. That's right. Fins up. If you ever come across any cool Power Rangers, I'm a big collector. Okay, cool. I'll keep it in mind. Stop buying all the comics. Save some for me. I haven't been buying that many. I did buy a couple collections, so. Does anyone know of any legit ways to make money online on the side? My cash flow from eBay isn't high enough yet. I need to earn some extra cash to start buying lockers. I mean, I do it with buying and selling. You could try to do YouTube and do video content. You get paid for that if you grow your channel, but it's hard. A lot of people do it. But if you come up with something cool, funny, and you put the work in, you all make money. I heard that Storage Wars is fake and everything is planted. You know, I've probably answered that question a million times. I wish that were the case. You can go to our YouTube channel. We find way better stuff off the show than on the show. You know, we do the hard work. We load and unload trucks. It's kind of crazy. So if everything was planted and everything is fake, then that would be like terrible producing. So it's not. I mean, we film what we get. That's how it goes. Um, the difference between reality and maybe television, and I've said this in the past, in real life, I probably wouldn't talk back as much trash with somebody. Where on the show, we obviously need that for excitement, and people want to see that. So if you know, if Daryl or Brandon or somebody steps up and says stupid stuff, I'm going to respond. In real life, I really don't need to because I don't care. Left your flea market video. Hey, thanks, Blackberry. So I'm going to try to get caught up with these comments, but right now there's a whole bunch of comments coming in. So I'm going to try to answer them as I see them. If I don't answer them, just copy and paste till I get to them, but I will try to answer them, okay? Yeah, Pamela, make sure let's get people to subscribe to the channel. We appreciate that. Also, I'm noticing we got like 80 people in here now, 79 people, only 33 thumbs ups. What's up, guys? Let's get some thumbs up, you know? Support the channel, show some love. My belly's 100% real. Yes, we know Fluffy was still trying to fix the concrete. I started reading. Oh, yeah. So somebody made a comment about the flea market videos. That's our very first one. We totally struck out, but you guys see what happens. When I pick up something, people always up the price. That not only has to do with Storage Wars. That was actually way before Storage Wars because people always know, you know, I do eBay. I know how to make money. So that was like, well, why is Rene picking up? And they up the price. Now with Storage Wars, it obviously escalated. What's up, Brandon? Well said, dude. Thank you. I don't know what I said, but thank you. Oh, probably about the live thing, right? I'm just getting into sports cars again. Where's the best place to find old collection to purchase? You know, you got to put into work like everything. Go to yard sales. Yard sales is the best chances of getting random stuff. You know, people advertise on Craigslist, but usually once they become computer savvy, it gets more expensive. You can try running ads. I'm actually thinking right now about running TV ads for, you know, sports cars, comics, different types of collections. But basically, it's like anything in life. You just have to put the word in and hunt. And if you don't get nothing in 70 hours, 100 hours of work, and you better go do the 101st hour. Set up at flea markets? I don't want to set up a flea market. I used to do it. It's a lot of hard work. Stuff gets broken. So, you know, if I don't have to, I don't want to. If I go to a flea market, it's just to liquidate something. As a reseller, it's hard to become not a hoarder besides you brick and mortar. How do you take care of so much inventory? How many warehouses do you own? How do you handle so much inventory? To be honest, sometimes I do get anxiety about stuff. But, you know, we have a saying in the business, when the buying is good, you have to buy. And you can even see besides me here, this is like a home office, and it's just stuff with stuff. I have an office at the shop. I got an office in a warehouse. We probably got like 8 or 9 storage units that are 10 by 20s. You just kind of have to take it day by day and, you know, make sure the money that you take in is obviously more than you put out and just keep on working it. But the truth is, you know, sometimes you might get in a month 6 killer collections off it. And then the next 8 months, you don't get nothing that's worth your time. So just when the buying is good, buy and then just go with it. All right, Storage Auction Pirate. What's up, Storage Auction Pirate in the house? That's my buddy. So, actually, Storage Auction Pirate, I just sent you a message on Instagram, too. Somebody was asking early in the stream if we're coming out to San Francisco. I need to know exactly what city you're in and what days you're kind of planning on that. As far as I know, I think we're driving up Thursday. But it looks like we're coming out to hanging out. Can I intern for you? Sorry, Rudy. I'm, like, so busy, and I'm, like, so... I'm so busy with stuff. I just I don't do the whole intern thing. I'm sorry. I'm like I'm a lone wolf. I got my daughter and wife, obviously. Other than that, my schedule is crazy. Wet Movie One, what's up, you guys? If you want to see a funny YouTube review channel of Blu-rays, and actually now he kind of went off. He interviews a lot of celebrities, especially in the horror and sci-fi gene. Go check out Wet Movie One. He's in a channel. It's a really cool YouTube channel. Nice guy. What's your email address not to contact you? Alan, I don't think I can email Alan, but it's Rene at bargainhuntersthriftstore.com. Rene at bargainhuntersthriftstore.com. I heard Amy paid Storage Wars folks per episode that they couldn't then use to buy storage units. That's why they're the only ones on the episode that wouldn't unlock us. True. Really good question, Terry. So that's like probably one of my number one questions I get. Besides what is Dave really asked. So people always say, how come you guys only one lockers? That is not really the case. There's actually a lot of people win lockers. So sometimes you see the episode, and for drama to say there's 5 lockers there, we battle. But in reality, there might be 10 lockers there, or we only film some of them. So what happens? Anybody can go to the auction. We're the only show. It's at a real auction. Everything is live. Obviously, okay. Pirate, send me a message on Facebook because I'm getting so many comments in right now. So send me a message when everybody's coming in so I can figure this whole thing out. I'm gonna make travel plans tonight because I'm getting so many messages in. So what happens is that we try to obviously keep it under wrap that we're filming because it got out a few times a couple of days before that we filming a location. And what happens? 200-300 people show up and everybody needs to see the locker, and basically something that should take us 3 or 4 hours to film could take 8, 9, 10 hours. We still don't get it done, which like totally sucks for this production show because the team they send out, I think, is usually around 20 to 30 people. But by the time you add all the camera guys and producers and PAs and not set managers, but location managers, I mean, there's like so many titles, so many people, audio guys. There's so many people working hard on the show, you don't even know. So we try to keep it under wraps. But with that said, we still go to a regular auction that's being advertised, Dan Dotson auction, TNT Properties. And if you come to the auction, you're not to bid. It's a regular public auction. But the drawback is as soon as you bid and you win the auction, we don't film that. So because the reason is the show's about us, the show's about the buyers. We're in the contract. We signed releases. Our logos are released. Everything is kosher. So because, if there's like certain laws you have to follow. And the show's about us. So if Joe Schmo gets it, most people don't care. Now, if you watch the different seasons, you see every now and then there was something where we filmed something with a private person or something funny happened. And we kind of went with that. So, but that's why the show's about us. Does A&E pay us to be in a show? Yes, we do get paid per episode. We get an episodic fee. By the way, 130 viewers and only 57 likes. Somebody hit some like buttons. I'm answering the questions in detail, but I need a thumbs up. So, yes, A&E pays us per episode. It's a type of deal where we get paid for every episode that we film, but it doesn't say in the contract that we have to buy. It doesn't say what we have to do. So it doesn't matter if I spend $1 or if I spend $100,000. Whatever I spend comes out of my pocket. I paid it. I get paid from A&E for an episode regardless. Now, obviously, you got the underlying expectations that we're supposed to buy because otherwise we don't have a show. So if I were to go there and I don't buy for 12 episodes, we don't have a television show. They're probably not going to renew my contract. But whatever you see as bid, we buy, we clean it out, we deal with it. So that's it. And we get paid for the work. Is Storage Wars real? Yes, you need to work on your username. Storage Auction Pirate East Coast was the West Coast. Woot woot. I don't know how you're gonna make that East Coast West Coast. I mean, I guess it'd be a fun meet, but you're running the business. Any updates on your shopping center? You're going to be changing locations. Rob, so we're waiting right now. No matter what happens, we're not leaving until next year, May. That's at the absolute earliest. But I'll probably have some good news or bad news. I mean, it's good for us either way because we have a long-term lease, so they have to buy us out. But we won't know till November. So, does Casey get paid also, or does anybody else significant other? So every person that's on Storage Wars is a contract. So even if I bring my daughter, she has to get paid. The way television works, once somebody has a line, even in reality television, or they mic'd up, they have to pay them something. Just kind of part. Hold on a second. It's actually my wife calling right now. Hey, I'm doing a YouTube live right now. I don't know. You pick Casey. Everybody says hi. Or actually, Casey says hi to everybody. So let me get back to YouTube live. You just pick. Surprise me. I did take a shower and my hair's not crazy. Casey wants to know if I have crazy hair. I don't think I have crazy hair right now. It's kind of long, but she's coming back from so I gotta go. I'm getting like a million messages. I'm trying to answer the questions and speed answering. All right, I love you. Bye. Aaron Prince from Massachusetts. Irene Price. I'm sorry. I got Game of Thrones in my mind. Just subscribe. Gonna watch with my husband. Maybe we do know you. Thanks for watching, Irene. Thrift and Flip. Hi, Casey. I just hung up on her. Did Barry Weiss leave the show? So Barry Weiss retired after the show, after season 4. Will he come back one day? You never know. I just got to keep on watching Storage Wars. But, Barry's older. He's extremely successful in life. He has a lot of money. And storage auctioning is a lot of work. Now, when you throw into filming, you got to do all the filming stuff. It's even more work. Had a nice hangout with your dad last week. He's an awesome guy. Yes, my dad is very funny. He's a fun guy to talk to. Has lots of cool stories. I follow you on Twitter. I might remember being the voice for all homeless veterans that speak up because homeless vets don't have a voice. Dad and Laura know about me too. What's up, Clanny? Ewell or you will? Yeah, homeless vets is very important. We actually just did a charity. I did the thing. We just did something in a weekend where we raised a whole bunch of money, folded flags. And that's not homeless vets, but that's for soldiers, Marines, anybody that has fallen. And, we support their families to make sure they're taken care of. Let me see. Courtney Leish. Hey, Rene, I just saw you at your store a few weeks ago. Thank you for talking to me. Courtney, weren't you the young lady that was waiting for 2 hours? So, and I felt bad when I got a text message. I tried to get down there too, but if you're that young lady, it was really nice meeting you. You seem like a very nice person, and thank you for following me. How long have I been living in the USA, Daniel Hale? I've been here, 91. What's that? 27 years? Something like that, yeah. 17, 26, 27 years. Almost 30 years. Oh, Courtney, cool. Yeah, no, I remember you guys were very nice, and I'm glad meeting you, and thank you for all your support. So hopefully you enjoyed San Diego. What's the coolest thing you ever got? Well, there's two things. I like stuff that makes money. Obviously, I bought a huge welding unit one time for $16,000, which was just a cash cow. And then there's stuff that's more fun. So, I like stuff like, sci-fi stuff and comics and collectibles. Or, probably the coolest thing that I really like, too, I like researching historical stuff. And I bought the unit one time for $1,900. It belonged to the president of the SS United States Lines, which was kind of like the Titanic. But it was in the United States, so it didn't sink. So I learned a lot of history, and I learned new things about that stuff. So I really enjoy when I learn new stuff. So I try to learn stuff every day. Do I have a lot of antique furniture in my store? Some, but not that much right now. When will Fluffy buy a storage unit? I don't know. Will I ship smalls to the UK? Yeah, it just depends what it is. If it's worth the time and if you're willing to ship. Is there a point in the unit where you're making so Hauptmann asks Hauptmann, German military rank, is there a point with a unit where you make enough sales and dump the rest of the good stuff, or do you try to get every dollar out of what is good? Well, if it's in my store and I think it's good and it's going to sell eventually, it's not taking up that much room, I'll leave it in there. But I do work sometimes with other dealers if they're reasonable dealers, and so collecting dust hobbies. Robert over there, you guys go check him out. And I'm like, hey, you want to buy the whole case? And I give him a flat price for everything. And then, if it makes sense for him, he buys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to tell a story really quick because on one of the comments, I was talking to somebody, and he was saying that our store prices are ridiculous because he feels that if we're asking retail of what stuff is worth, which is stupid, he feels that retail prices should be reserved to eBay or stores that specialize in an item. So he was referring to video games, I believe he was saying. So if a Mario Kart game is, that's what it was. So Super Smash Bros., which is a super popular game, and I think we were talking about on N64, which is a $50 game. And basically, what's up, Storage Hunters Vegas? And it's basically a game that I put in my store for $49.99 or $54.99. It pretty much sells immediately. And he said we're stupid for asking retail prices because he feels that video games price, that price should be reserved to a video game store because that's what they specialize in, or it should be reserved to eBay prices. Now, here's my argument, and I would love it if you guys go back in some of the videos and just let us know in the comments, or you can leave it here afterwards. Number one, with eBay is great, but there's a lot of people that do eBay, and they have jobs, they do side things, they don't do it full time. So why do they have the right to charge more, but I don't? And then also video game store, same thing. I mean, I give the same guarantees, I do everything. Now he also told me that in my store, a game like that should be 30 or 35. Now, the one thing about business is all about supply and demand, guys. If you have a game that can sell at any given time or any product for $50, why would you sell it for 30? My message to him back was, if you feel that game should be 30 or 35, I tell you what, I'll pay 35. How many do you have for sale? I'll take them all. And of course, he doesn't have any for sale because that's just a wishing price. So when you guys are retailers and pickers and you're starting out, notice there's people where you can go and you can buy $1,000 worth of stuff for $200. I do it all the time. I'm going to start showing more videos like that. But there's also videos of people that, number one, if you have a retail store, that's the most expensive form of doing. That's kind of the top. The swap meet is exactly, Terry, the guys are more. So if you have a retail store, you kind of the top, I get impulse items like people say, "Oh, your Hot Wheels 199. That's too much. It should be 25 cents." I told the guy, "Show me where. I'll take 10,000 units." I can't keep Hot Wheels in stocks. They sell extremely well in my store. And it's not just the collectors. When we get a load coming in, the collectors will come in. But then you know what? Grandma comes in with little Johnny. He's like, "Oh yeah, pick 5 Hot Wheels. I'll buy them. I don't care. $10." When my daughter wants something, I don't ask the price. Recently, I gotta read this because recently, Pat the NES Dumpy was going to talk about Atari games. He said, "I'm not going to pretend like it." Oh yeah, I saw that. Pat loves talking about me because it gets him views. You know, he's just mad. Pat is mad because I heard through Crabewine too because I took a video game expert, which was Fluffy, and I didn't call him. But he's not an expert because he's not realistic with prices, and he just has these fantasy numbers. But anyway, so there's guys that have retail stores and we get top dollar for stuff. I mean, I go on eBay and I buy collections of stuff all the time, and I buy collections from other people. So, and you know, a lot of my customers, it's changing. They don't want to deal with eBay anymore. They don't want to be like, I just bought a collection of somebody with patches, with different types of patches. And he sent them to me, but they were super dusty. Like they're just not taken care of. Like if one of my employees were to send out a product like that, I would be totally upset. Now, since I'm in a retail business, not a big deal. I just give it to my employees to clean it up. But I have customers that have money. They want to come in the store. They want to see the product. They want to be happy. And they want to buy it. And, you know, if that item is $80 on eBay and it's 89 in my store, it doesn't make a difference to them because they get to see it. They don't have to deal with any kind of problems. Now, I'm not saying that eBay is bad or anything, but not everybody on eBay is a good seller. There's a lot of problems I've come across. So, you know, people like it. So that's why we get a premium in our retail store, at least the same price. And on some items, if they're slow, we beat eBay if we have to. Okay, don't waste time on haters. Yeah, James, I'm not wasting time on haters. I'm just explaining it because it just, ignorance bothers me. And so, you know, I'm trying to put my point. Batman 25 at 7.0. Yeah, it's in my box. It's in my hidden box of comics. I haven't sold it yet. Smash that like button. Yes, Pam. 151 viewers, only 84 likes. I'm a little bit disappointed, guys. I'm sharing knowledge with you, so hit that little like button. Takes 2 seconds of your time. 87. Okay, let's break 100, and then we'll talk some more. How about that? We see some questions. What's up, Pedro? Love you too, man. Portugal, awesome. 93 likes. We need 7 more likes, guys. It's 155 people in there right now. You have overhead for store. Yes, Jack. Store is very expensive. Not only is it, okay, 103. Thank you, guys, but still smash that like button if you haven't. Yeah, store is expensive. I mean, you know, people always think the product is expensive. The product is the cheapest. That's the easiest to get. The overhead you have is employees, taxes, and rent. Because employees want to get paid if business is slow. They don't care if it's big. And let me rephrase it. They do care, but at the end of the day, just because business is slow, they're not going to say, "Hey, just don't pay me." You know, they want to get paid no matter what, which they're entitled to. And with rent, the landlord wants to get paid. Doesn't matter if business is busy or not. So very different. We love you in Canada, Pro. Thanks, Big Daddy. That's cool. I actually so want to go see Canada. That's on my list to do this year or next year. Do you have fire sales? No, we take care of military. Sometimes with military sales, we always do 10% on the military. We've done fire sales a couple of times. Unless you really need to move something, it doesn't really make sense. Because a friend of mine did it in his store, and he had like a 50% off sale, and then nobody would buy anything unless it was 50% off. So unless you do it specific for a product, that is like a one-time deal. Like people just, it just doesn't make sense. If I'm going to fire sale it, that's throw in a truck and take it or swap me or sell it to another dealer. Do I buy anything other than storage units like liquidation pallets or picking hoarder homes? What might you have to see that makes you have to have a unit? I like clean units. I like good, interesting items, pride of ownership. We did buy pallets deals in the past. We'll probably do some more. That'll be fun to review on YouTube. Hoarder houses, check out the channel. We got some amazing hoarder house videos out. I like buying estates and hoarder houses. Actually, more money in the long run there. Are you going to do any more mystery boxes? Talking about that Jordan box when we went through the Jordan box. So if that's what you're talking about, yes, we'll do more boxes where we go through. I have more unpacking videos. Unpacking videos are a little bit tough because it makes it hard to film sometimes because I don't know what's good. So if I do it totally natural, and sometimes it can get boring. So I'm going to try to figure out how to make that more interesting. People really seem to like the yard sale videos, and actually let us know what you thought about those yard sale videos. So it averaged twice our average viewing time, and people really seem to be into that. Not yard selling, the swap meeting video, but we are going to do some more yard selling videos and flea market video. What's your best bang for your buck deal at the flea market? You mean in the past? I remember as a little kid, Hewlett-Packard calculators that came up. This guy had a box of like maybe 60 or 70 of them. I must have been like, I don't know, 13 or 14. And he was just like $2 a piece if you take them all Hewlett-Packard. So if you guys don't know about Hewlett-Packards, go to eBay, just type in HP calculator, go highest first, and then look at the vintage ones. And I think every one of those calculators was bringing like 75 to like 300-400 bucks. I made so much money when I was young, it was ridiculous on that deal. If you and Casey ever decide to take a vacation, I have your perfect vacation destination, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and go visit Dollywood, owned by Dolly Parton. You and Casey would have a blast. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, you never know. So we're coming actually to Oklahoma. Oh man, Thrift Traders here thing. I wish I could put him on speaker right now. Oklahoma Quapaw. So I'll have Thrift Trader type it in the chat if he's paying attention. But we'll be there September 27th at a casino down there. I actually have to look up the name. I think it's Lucky Downs or something like that. Do I ever watch any other resellers? Yes, I watch Storage Auction Pirate. I watch What the Hells, Craigslist Hunter, Thrift Trader, Wade's Adventure. And I know I might mispronounce some of the names because I just haven't bookmarked. So I like watching. To me, it's not as much about the personality. Cheapest is interesting. Look at some of the units. To me, it's more, I just want to see what they find. Like, I don't care about any of the site shenanigans or any of that stuff. I'm like, I just want to see what's in the box. Yeah, and Storage Hunters Vegas. So I watched those guys, Laurie and Brandon, from Storage Hunters on, that was True TV, I believe. So yeah, I watch anything. I like watching stuff when people just go through stuff and see what's in the boxes. I really like watching live auction videos. The other day I was watching What the Hells, and then we watched a whole bunch of their videos just at the live auctions. That was actually, let's talk about something. So What the Hells had a really interesting video. Yeah, I'll take my daughter anywhere. It's like me and Casey, our life is around of our daughter. She's downstairs right now. She's a little sick. But we watched the What the Hells, and owner was bidding on all the lockers. It's a really interesting video. And it's actually called Illegal Bidding or something like that. Now, you can go over there and tell them that I sent you guys watch the video. It's super interesting. The channel is What the Hells. I'm going to have Pamela send the link in there. Or if she finds the video, actually, it's one of the recent videos, Illegal Bidding. So it's not illegal for an owner to bid. Is it unethical? Extremely. We've had this done here before where an owner was bidding on everything. And what ended up happening, nobody came to those auctions. There were like 2 or 3 people in the auction. And now it's called it's shilling, but shilling is different. So shilling is if I sell something and I put it up for auction, and then I say, hey, Casey, go bid on this, and nobody knows she's my wife or my brother, and she just bids it up. Now, this will happen at live auctions. It usually doesn't happen at storage auction. This guy, that's not what he did. He just said, hey, and you know what? I've seen before at auctions where we go to storage facilities and owners put on reserves. And they're totally legally to actually do that. It is not illegal to do this. But what the big problem is with it, it's unethical. And like I said, we had a moving company that did that here, and they said, okay, this box reserve is 700. This one is 500. It's just his opinion. He had no idea what he was doing. Now, what we did, we all just stopped going. And then eventually, the few people that still went there, they did something which is technically legal too. It's called brother-in-law. And I should bring Dan on there one time to talk about it. And they said, look, guys, we have 1, 2, 3. There are 3 of us, which means you take locker 1, I take 2, I take 3. You take next 1, 2, 3. And they just were going down. They just weren't, Downstream Casino. Thank you, Thrift Trader. Will be September 27th at the Downstream Casino in Quapaw, Oklahoma. We have a meet and greet, pictures, plus we're going to give away $10,000. Thank you, Pamela. Pamela just posted a link on What the Hells. Do me a favor, tell them that Rene from Borgin Hunter Thrift sent you guys over there. So it's not illegal what he was doing. It's extremely unethical. What I would recommend for the buyers in that area, just don't go to his auctions, or kind of like the big buyers, just make a deal that you don't bid over $20 on anything and you take turns or whatever, because you do have to fight that. You don't want to have an owner giving you that kind of power. Let him move everything. We actually went to a thing, so it was a local auction, and it was really messed up actually, because it was a local auctioneer and he had another local auctioneer come out, and it was the thing, and the second floor was full with like maybe 10,000 lawyer books, but there was some really good office equipment. It was still worth bidding. And me and my friend, we bid it up to like $1,000. And then he had him keep on bidding on an auctioneer, and we knew what was going on. So we just got mad. So we just dropped it on him at $1,100. Normally, I would have went to $3,000. So normally, I would have went to $300. and not 300. I'm sorry. I'm reading messages and talking at the same time. I went up to $3,000. Normally it would go up to $3,000, but it just upset me. So I said, you know what? Screw this guy. I'm not going to do it. So, and we knew nobody else that would bid any higher after us because it was a lot of work. Second story, it sucked. So we dropped it on him. This dude called us an hour later, trying. He's like, hey, you know what? You want to work out a deal? You guys have it, or we'll just take this, or we'll do that. And I'm like, nah, you guys go ahead and you move it. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to the beach. And I came back to an auction like 2 months later. He never said anything. But you gotta make sure when people try to shill bid or they try to. That's one thing I really like about American auctioneers. So Dan is like that, and there's a couple other auctioneers that are really good. They don't play those games. It's just it is what it is. It's very fair. Some auctioneers they just do shenanigans. I had auctioneers bid against us. I just don't come anymore. And then they call us and be like, "Hey, come bring some money." I'm like, "Nope." Just sell it to the people that pay 10, $20. I'm not going to bring any money to the auction. And it sounds a little bit like you fool yourself, but that's reality. You got to train auctioneers. Okay, so Sir Necromancer, I see it differently. You can't gauge whether the unit is any good by the way the owner acts. Sometimes you can, but you got to also remember that your business is different than anybody. And, so Thrift Trader is obviously really good on eBay, and Storage Auction Buyer sells in Reno. But that doesn't mean their business is anything like us. Now, if we find a rare Mickey Mantle card or early Star Wars stuff, yes, we all can put that on eBay, do the same. But every business is different. Set up how fast can we process something to how fast does it sell. I'll give you a perfect example, and it's something for you guys to learn. Before I had a store, if I got a unit full of clothing, especially women's clothing, tops, modern looking stuff, it was worthless. On the swap meet, nobody pays for clothes. You'd be lucky to get like $1 and sell a few pieces, and the rest we usually end up trashing or donating it. In my store, a unit full of clothing, it's a home run. I sell everything for $1.99 up to $20 a piece, and I get women and girls and everybody coming up, and they just bring a pile of 10 pieces. I'm like, yeah, $48, $56. That was one of the best things of having a store. Clothing is something I find in every unit, and it's my best selling product. And I usually never have to pay for it because if you see a lot of clothes in there, people don't bitch you up. Gleason News, keep up the good work. Clarify the chat. Thank you, Gleason News. We're gonna start doing a lot more of these, and when we release videos, we'll do follow-up videos and stuff like this. Okay, let me add some questions. Okay, 132 likes, 160 people. Let's get some thumbs up, guys. Let's see if we can surpass 200 thumbs up. That would be kind of cool. I've never had that in live chat. Hey Rene, what season Storage was on now? You and Casey are awesome on the show. Mad love from Canada. What's up, PJ from Canada? Thank you for watching. Storage Wars just finished season 12. I think the last airing was February or March. And right now we're just waiting for an A&E to order any more episodes. We don't know if they will. Sometimes we get a year break and then all of a sudden we get a call, be like, hey, we have to start filming tomorrow. It's always kind of hush-hush. But right now we're on break and we're just concentrating on our business, and we'll see what happens. You never know. Hello, us Hamburg. What's up, Live Hunike? I know I probably totally mispronounced that, but I apologize. I got a tough last name too, so I'm sure you understand. How's your father doing? The legend, 12-point Bowtech. Legend in his own mind. No, my dad is pretty cool. He's having a good time, so he's just going out there making it happen. He always wants to talk about his YouTube channel, so you guys check out his YouTube channel. I think it's called Gunta and the Soda, and give him some subscriptions. Smash the like button for the king of storage. I like you, Terry. What's up? Smash that like button. Check out the videos. Rene, wie geht's? Which means how are you? I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. Can you show us any newly created comics? I just sent a bunch of stuff out, so I got a bunch of stuff that we already shown in the videos. Nothing new. I just haven't had time to send them out. Have you picked up any non-sports card collections? So in the Hoarder House, yes, we have a lot of non-sports. Gamma Pile. It's probably going to come see. Goma Pile. Then what's this? These are some kind of 60s. I think these were tops, cars. This is more McHale's Navy. Not really worth much, but super mint condition. These are kind of cool. Batmans from the 60s. I mean, I have thousands of these cards. I also had some old Superman I was going to show you. Let me see if it's over here. I like those old Supermans because they're just like those black and whites, and it kind of reminds me of when I was a kid, in the early days, we watched the older show. So I think these are from 66. And then they're like the old Superman tops. So a lot of stuff like that. So I was actually going to answer questions from the video, but you guys are hitting me with so many questions, which is kind of cool, and everybody's watching, which I really appreciate. So I'm going to keep on hitting questions. Don't forget, guys, you can do super chat. Nothing wrong with supporting the channel a little bit. And the super chat question I always answer, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm going to try to get to all the questions when I see them. So if I don't answer them, just keep on asking again. Wow, Fluffy Gamer asked a question that's automatically held for review. I'm going to see what he said. Show us your boobs. Okay, Fluffy Gamer, that's extremely immature and awkward. Especially since we do dinner sometimes. Weird. Totally made it weird now. Way to go, Fluffy Gamer. You made it weird. I hope you're happy. Casey Collector says, do you collect sports cards? Sometimes I do. I bought a bunch of Tannehill crate of 10 cards, which obviously didn't work out in Miami, so that's probably going to be a bust. Luckily, I didn't buy nothing too crazy. Hold on a second. One of my employees is sending messages. Let me see if I can answer. Just anything important. Ooh, slow day to store. That's not good. Everybody's good. Everybody's blessed. Okay. So, looks like the store was slow today. Low numbers, but it's okay. They had really high numbers yesterday and they're good on Saturday. So it's another thing. If you guys have a store, if you sell stuff, don't stress about individual days. Some will be higher, some will be low. It seems like in the beginning, I was always worried about stuff, but at the end of the month, it always kind of evened out. Sports cards. So yeah, now I'm buying Andre Ayton cards for Phoenix Suns because hopefully he'll get Rookie of the Year, and I think he will end up being a really good NBA player. But I mean, do I collect them seriously? No, I don't collect nothing anymore. Just try to collect gold and silver if I can. When you get a shipment back from PSA or CGC, do you put them straight on eBay, or do you have preferred client list that get first crack? Can I get on a list if it exists? Yeah, you can shoot me a message. What I'll do, I'll advertise it on my Facebook if I sell it. But I've been holding a lot of stuff, and I do have some preferred clients. Like, I got a few guys that spend, I got 2 clients that probably spend at least 10 to 15, if not 20 grand a year with me. And so like I'll shoot them pictures first, and I get some other clients that will send pictures. Best way we get stuff in if it becomes available for sale. We have a Facebook page called Bargain Hunter Thrift Store, and we also have a page, under Rene Nezhoda. I got a personal and I think some kind of fan club page or personality page, and then we got Rene's and Casey's Storage Wars fan club page. So if you subscribe to those pages, we'll put up stuff. That's like the early thing, and then it might go on eBay if it goes. So hopefully that answered your question. Craig says, "Ton to Pete is a great guy." Yeah, I like watching him. His videos are relaxing, and I don't agree with everything he says, but again, we're in different states. We do business different because the states are just different. But I think he has a lot of knowledge, and definitely like his hustle. Craziest sports card or memorabilia you ever found in your locker? I just sold. Well, it's not sold. But it's actually going to Heritage Auction. I'll put up the links. I just got Lamar Odom's FIBA. I can't remember the years. I think it's 2010. So somebody can Google it if you guys want to. If it's 2010 FIBA when Team America won the gold medal. So I had his gold medal, and I just sent that to Heritage Auction. We also had, I can't remember the name, the first African American that was in the Ryder Cup team. I think it's Lee Elder. So I have his Ryder Cup ring, and we just sent that to auction too at Heritage. Do you ever check a comicbookinvest.com? Would love to interview. I might have seen the website, but if not, send me a message. We'll do an interview. It'll be fun. I'm always fun for interviews. I like talking to different people about different things. Do you sell World War I German medals? I don't have any right now, but I think they're super cool. What kind of camera are you using? Actually, I'm just using the iMac, my iMac, the camera. I will set up a whole streaming studio, and we'll make it more fun, interactive, where we can have stuff pop up and microphones and sound mixes. Basically, this is our second time we're live on a live network, and we're just kind of doing it to have fun. To be honest, I've been wanting to kind of quit a little bit already because I was just going to do a short one, but 173 viewers, 160 thumbs up. You guys show me love. I haven't got any super chats yet, but still cool. So you guys show me love. So obviously I'm going to keep on doing it. You guys seem to enjoy it. The viewership just keeps on going up. How's Mr. Barry? So Barry, like, I don't bother him. Like, I know he's having several surgeries. I made a few phone calls, and kind of, he just wants his privacy right now. He wants his rest. It's going to be a while. He's going to be okay. He just has to go through it. So our point is, like, we pray for him. We keep him in our thoughts. And when he's ready, He'll give us a call or he'll send out messages, but he's in recovery mode. So I was never that close with Barry. I mean, super nice guy. We did some filming together. See him at parties. If I see him, like, hey, hugs and all that good stuff. But I came on a season 4, which was right at the end from Barry. But Barry's a super guy, and he's good people, so he should be okay. If I hear something big, I'll let you guys know. But we're just giving him his privacy. Thanks for hanging with the store. We know you're busy managing the store. You know what? I slept in late today. We stayed up late, do a charity event, and we were hanging out with friends. And I felt a little bit under the weather, so I got extra sleep. But I didn't work the store. Casey worked the store the whole day, so she's on her way home. So hopefully she brings some dinner because that's what she called about. And today's actually been kind of a lazy day, but I kind of needed it, so it's good. Hello from Canada. What's up, John from Canada? How did you do in the Farrah Fawcett clothing? So we had Farrah Fawcett clothing at Golden Auctions, but they kind of bunched it in a lot of like 21 pieces. Didn't really show anything that good, so it didn't get a bid. So now we sent it to Heritage, which we're a little bit happier with so far. And they have each clothes broken down, who the designer is, what it is, the exact dimensions, bunch of pictures. And I believe that will go up for auction. Hey, I just got a super chat from Terry Watt. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. So let me know if you have any questions, Terry. So it's going to go to Heritage Auction. I believe it's going to get auctioned off in July. And I will post the links as soon as every picture's up, everything that's going live. So hopefully it'll do really well over there. Terry, I really appreciate your super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel. I know you're a longtime follower and always leave comments. We appreciate you guys. Another thing I'm going to start doing so you guys can answer questions. Let's be interactive here. Have any of you guys ever done a clean? So we want to start giving away stuff on our channel to more of our supporters. And, I've been trying to figure out a good way to do it because I don't want to go through doing everything, managing it. I did it one time. It ended up being a lot of work. And there was even a couple person mad at me because they said I sent them the wrong size or whatever. So I found a software called Clean. So I'm thinking we're going to start doing that. And when we do like yard sale videos or live videos, we're just going to take an item and give it away. And then we'll send it to you guys free of cost to you guys. You should just scan around your office. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing a video on one of the eBay rooms here. So, but I don't know. I'm just not ready. I have to get a different live camera. How's Daryl Sheets doing? I think he's good. He's just hunting. So I talked to him a few weeks ago. He's good. He's ready to go back to do Storage Wars, but he's good. Okay, Terry said something. Thank you so much for interacting with. Very cool of you. Thank you, Terry. And again, I appreciate it. Shrika20 just gave us a $5 super chat. Big shout out to Shrika20. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good evening. You have to wear a disguise to the next flea. Thanks for the ride along. Hey, what's up, Shrika? Yeah, you're right. So it's a catch-22 because, but see, like everybody knows me on that flea market. So what people don't realize is that it's an evening flea market, and the dealers, the hardcore dealers, come in around 11 in the morning, which that's around the time that we went. The good thing is if they have something really good, sometimes you can score. But with me, I was up the price, and that's flea market will run at 9 o'clock at night. We'll do another video like that, and we'll go at nighttime. So, but I know everybody at the flea markets there. The only chance I really usually have is with private people, and even then, a lot of those people know us from Storage Wars, but they don't at least don't increase the prices. They just have their price. So it just is what it is. But Shrika20, we really appreciate your super chat. That was totally awesome. Yes, Pamela, have everybody smash the like button. We got 200 people in here almost and only 170 likes, which is really good, but I want to get to 200 likes. How did you get so sexy? Well, SMAs, that's not nobody ever asked, but, I don't know. I'm not that sexy. Unless, you know what? If people ever really get into fat guys, I will be America's next top male model. Love your work ethic. Have you told your story of how you and your wife got started? Well, started in what? So, the resale business I've been doing my whole life. It's been something I've been part of. And then, once me and Casey got together, me and Casey were dating, and I was living in Las Vegas at the time, and she didn't know nothing about the resale business. And I was just like, hey, you know what? I'll come out. I was living in Las Vegas. She was living in San Diego. And we were dating already for like a month or so. So she was staying at my house. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come out for San Diego just for a week to hang out. And she knew that I was doing eBay stuff. And, she knew the whole buying and selling, but she didn't really get it. Especially in those early days, a lot of people didn't know that much about buying and selling. So I told us, like, okay, I'm going to come out to San Diego next week. Going to hang out. I've never been to San Diego. I was a little kid one time, but never since I was an adult. I'm going to hang out, but I'm going to make a little extra money just so we have spending money. And you know what? I don't want to take any money out of my own money. I just want to make extra money. She's like, well, how are you going to do that? It's like, I'm going to do a yard sale. And she was like, you got to do a yard sale? You got to make money in a yard sale? What are you going to make, like $200-300? I'm like, well, I'm shooting for a little higher than that. And she was like really skeptical because she didn't know. So like that yard sale, like I only did it one day on Saturday. And, you know, I let her sleep. I'm like, no, just sleep. I got it. You know, and then she kind of came down a little bit later. And she's like, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I just broke 1,000. By the end of the day was done. We did like $3,000. And back then I would sell all my eBay reject stuff I didn't want to sell. And people would come in and just pick it because it was good stuff. Sorry. And she was like in shock. She's like, you just made $3,000 on a yard sale? I'm like, yeah, I just sold stuff that was rejects. And she couldn't believe it. Ever since then, she was hooked. And she's like, well, teach me eBay. I want to learn how do you pick what makes money? Why is that stuff? You know, and that's kind of how she got started. But I've been buying and selling the whole time. I just thought something I wanted to read. Oh, yeah. Storage Hunters Vegas. Haha, Rene, you were hilarious on your group live chat Wednesday. We talked about going to the Bay Area. Are you going to make it? Yeah, I think so. Casey actually just talked to me. I'm waiting for Auction Pirate. And he said on this chat, he was actually sending me some messages. So I'm just confirming where he's at. And we're going to book a hotel. We have a bunch of timeshares. So we're probably going to stay at a timeshare up there. And we'll hang out in San Francisco. I just want to know, make sure is he right in San Francisco? Is he outside? So I just got to get that verified. But yeah, I think we're going to go up there. How does Brandy and Jared move to inventory to win in Storage Wars? I have no idea what Brandy and Jared does. I mean, they have Instagram, you know. I think Jared owns a bar now. He's in the bar business. And Brandy's at a lot of parties if you watch Instagram. So I don't know what they do with their business. I don't know. I know nothing about them. Are you a poker player, Rene? Yes, Gary, I am. I play probably 3-4 times a week. A lot of charity stuff. eBay profile name, Lady Fantastic. Well, that's a fantastic profile name, Lady Fantastic. eBay profile name is Bargain Hunters Thrift Store. Bargain Hunter Thrift. So if you go to some of our other videos, we have the links in there. Hey, I'm so excited. 182 thumbs up. We're about to hit 200, guys. Let's get 200. That would be so cool. Hopefully Casey gets here in a minute. We'll go say hi to her. If she comes in, she's been working the store hard all day long. I was supposed to do like a 10-minute live chat. This is 47 minutes. I love all the support, guys. I got super chats, cool conversations. 189 thumbs up. Almost there. Almost there. What's your favorite San Diego casino? I play at Ocean's 11 usually when I play, but I don't really play in casinos. I get invited to a lot of private games. And, you know, if you know anything about poker, the problem with casinos, all the young guys now that play poker, they don't know how to. If you play poker, the art of making money in poker is not just knowing how to play your hands, but it's also making it fun for the people that do it for entertainment. And all these young guys, they come with cameras and phones, they set up and just don't interact, don't talk, just wait for aces. Then when they get the aces cracked, then they complain and make an uncomfortable experience for people. So the trick where you really make money is playing in private games and have fun, and you lose and you win. But you have to make it fun for people, because back in the old days, I used to play 1-2 at the Horseshoe with all the old timers, and they made it fun for people. These young grinders now, they don't know how to make it fun, and they just kind of killing poker a little bit. But that's just my opinion. It's not the opinion of all Germans. It's just your local favorite German opinion. 7 Mile car room. Yes, I played at 7 Mile a bunch of times. Great room. When Chris Moneymaker comes to town, he's a good friend of mine. I usually meet up with him, and we usually play down there. So he's a good guy. Do I like soccer, which is my favorite team? I don't really follow soccer that much anymore. I started following a little bit the football club in LA, the new one, LAFC. And then I follow, obviously, the German national team, the American national team. I'm really into World Cup soccer. And then my German team was Eintracht, which somebody just told me made it to the finals, and I haven't been following them, unfortunately. Love watching your videos, Miss Hometown Escondido, living Easton, North Carolina now. Storage Prospector. What's going on, Storage Prospector? Escondido. Yes, Escondido, very beautiful. I'm glad that you like the videos. 196 thumbs up, guys. 4 more thumbs up, and we're at 200. That'd be a new record. Pretty cool. Did you know anyone from the show beforehand? Who do you most keep in touch with? You are my favorite. Thank you, Irene Price from Massachusetts. Obviously, Dan and Laura knew them for a long time. Dave Hester, I know him for like probably 10 years before the show. Daryl, I know for a long time before the show. Never met Jared and Brandy. Mary, never met him. I heard of Ivy, but he was way up north, so we don't run into each other too much. Who else? I'm probably missing somebody, but that's all I remember right now. Yeah, I talk to Dan all the time. I talk to Ivy sometimes. I talk to Kitty sometimes. Obviously talk to Daryl and Dave sometimes. But that's about it. I never talk to Jared and Brandy. I really don't talk to Mary. Mary's funny. I mean, she's super nice and cute and everything, but she's more like I only get a text message or a call when she needs something. She doesn't really call me out of that or respond. So it's kind of weird, but whatever. Uh, Ernest E. Terry, your wife is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Ernest E. Terry, and thank you for the $2 super chat. Yes, my wife is very beautiful. So, guys, a lot of people always say, how does such a fat guy get a beautiful woman? And I'm going to give you the answer right now. Actually, Gunter gave me that secret. Jeremy Bozert. I hope that's not the real Jeremy Bozert, because that comment is really ignorant for somebody that I know for a long time. So I hope it's not the real Jeremy Bozert. So I would be very disappointed. But it's hidden. So here's the secret how to get a beautiful woman if you're fat. My dad told me a long time ago, it's like, look, son, the only chance you have of finding a beautiful woman, and just by the way, I think everybody's beautiful in their own way, so don't take this the wrong way. Find a hot woman with bad eyesight. Bingo! I scored. No, you know how I get a beautiful woman? I'm just being nice, working hard, no games, no cheating, being respectful. You know, it's very old school back in the day. Actually, when I met Casey, I dated like 2-3 different girls, but I was being honest with everybody. I'd been a little bit before that. I got out of a long-term relationship the last 6 months, and I told her, like, look, I'm just dating. I'm just having fun. I'm not looking for nothing serious. When I met Casey, it just kind of, you know, we hung out. The first day we met, we ended up hanging out, and we ended up hanging out late night. Nothing like that, just hanging out late. It was fun. It was just very natural. And then the next day, we hung out the next day. And then she went back to San Diego, and we were like talking about seeing each other more often and stuff. And I told us, like, hey, look, I just want to tell you that I'm dating like 2 or 3 different girls. I'm, you know, nothing super serious, but I am going out, you know. And I don't know, it just escalated real quick. Where all of a sudden, you know, within a week, we made a commitment to each other, and it just worked. I mean, ever since we've been dating, we were together, so it was pretty cool. Is Dave really a cool guy? Dave is special, but you know, actually, I like him. He has a lot of good business sense. He knows what he's talking about. He's working hard. He's been doing this forever. One of the most successful Southern California buyers. Does he need to work on his social skills? Yes, he definitely has to work on his social skills. Does he need to know when sometimes it's better just to shut up? Yes, we all have to learn that, work on that. But overall, I actually like Dave. So you know, I learned a lot from him. No BS, you guys seem meant for each other. Yeah, no, I mean, we're fun. You know, we've been married now for, see, my daughter's about to turn 13, so we'll probably been married about 14, 15 years almost. So we're happy, and it doesn't seem like a long time. It just makes sense. Hey, Laurie and Brandon have been married for 21 years. That's really cool. Congratulations, guys. So, you know, some of my friends, they talk about, you know, their marriages are tough, or, you know, they want to cheat. I have no interest in that. So being married is cool. I'm fat, word matters. Okay, so you know, comments like that doesn't go good with women. You know what else is really different? What I learned when I was young. So we used to go like sometimes to bars and karaoke, and all my friends would drink, and I would be afraid to talk to girls. You know, I would just talk to the girls, and everything else happened. You know, it's just don't be scared. You know, just be yourself, be honest, don't be stupid, and be respectful and nice. And you be surprised. You know, and like, you know, so many guys are intimidated if somebody's super good looking. Most of those girls don't get as much phone numbers of action because a lot of guys are intimidated. So just be nice and be old fashioned and be yourself. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I hear somebody coming up the stairs. I can tell you how much you love your wife by the way your face lights up when you talk about her. Yes, I'm very lucky and blessed. That's what the girls like, guys who are genuine. Yes, lady, fantastic. Just be genuine and have fun. Are you here, Casey? Eavesdropping. So yeah, be genuine and be yourself, and you know, you'd be surprised. Even before Casey, I dated a lot of beautiful women, and I was being nice and I was being myself. I wasn't pretending nothing, and you know, just be respectful. It's not that hard, you know. They want to be in a relationship too, and they want to do whatever you want to do, and it's not that hard. So, what's up? Talking of the devil.
Talking of the devil, or yeah. Speaking of the devil?
I speak of the devil. Did you make my money, woman? Hey, look, 213 thumbs up. I was going to make like a quick 10-minute interaction, and it's like been 54 minutes, 188 people.
Did everybody forget Rene has the gift of gab?
Well, it's actually been a fun conversation. We've been answering questions, and
hey, are you like giving dating advice? I love it.
Oh, somebody asked, like, we're just joking around because, you know, we always get those comments. How's a fat guy get a woman like that? And I told him, my dad told me, he's like, you have bad eyesight, so perfectly worked out.
Okay, first of all, we've been married 14 years, so Rene wasn't always as pleasantly plump, but that's what happens with age and hard work.
Yep. Gunzoa was big though. Let me see. So we got 2 cool super chats. Actually, 3 cool super
Hi,
chats.
Pamela.
Spartan Wheat says hi. What was the best find in that one huge comic book storage unit you bought from the storage when I had posted away? That had passed away. Well, so the storage unit had full of comics. To be honest, I only went through about 10% so far. The best find, obviously, in the house was that Flash #1, Amazing Fantasy 15, X-Men 1, Daredevil 1, stuff like that. Hypnotic Eyes. Rene has been a naughty boy. Okay. You guys bust your butts. I have mad respect for you both. Thank you, Lady Fantastic. It's really nice.
Yes, we do.
We work hard, but somebody has to, right? How you get so many X-Men, so many pickles? You know what that means. Casey, did you have an interest in reselling before you met Rene?
Nope. Didn't know anything about it.
I was telling the yard sale earlier when I made like $3,000 and you're like all in shock.
I know. I was like, oh, he's gonna make like 300, maybe 400, 500 bucks. Yeah.
How do I get my girlfriend to lose weight? Well, number one, you should love your girlfriend for no matter who she is. If your relationship is based just on weight, that's not good. So it should be deeper than that. But if you really wanted to lose weight, I mean,
it's a team effort.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
And you can also lead by lead by example. It doesn't work. I try with Rene.
It works sometimes.
Does it? I know. I've been busting my butt. I've been trying to get my skinny back.
So just, make better choices together, work out together, just do what you need to do, Maybe have a talk with your girlfriend. I don't know. Got to be on the same page, but hopefully it's deeper than just weight.
Yeah, right.
Danny, that's a stupid question. Move on.
Yeah, smart girls love hardworking men. Yes, they do.
Yes.
Right?
You could have a lazy man or a hardworking man.
What's sexier, lazy guy or hardworking guy? Somebody's got hustle, andale, right?
So I bought some comic books from you, Rene, excited to get them. I don't know what that means, Brown Bushman, that you bought some comic books from me and excited to get them, because if you bought them from me, you already should have them, because we only sell them through the store right now. We haven't sold any online, so hopefully that's just a misunderstanding, because hopefully nobody sells them in my name, because if you bought them from me, you should have them already.
Yeah, somebody wants to speak Spanish. ¿Qué quieres que te diga en español? ¿Quieres los especiales de hoy en la tienda?
Hey, no compré en español, muy poquito, eh? Hypnotic Eyes, did you bring food home?
Yeah, so I brought pho. It's PHO. Because I have a sore throat and Tatiana's sick, so...
we gotta watch the Game of Thrones season finale.
Yeah, I know. This morning on the news, they started talking about it. And on the radio, I'm like everywhere trying to turn it off. I'm like, I don't want to hear. I don't know yet.
Ron wants to know, how did you deal with having comic books covering your house for extended periods?
Patience is a virtue. I'm a very patient woman. And I was like, don't open the door for the neighbors.
I do have an eBay store, Brown Bushman, but it's Bargain Hunter Thrift store, but we haven't listed any comics on there. What comic did you buy? And where does it say it's from me? Does Casey like to collect anything? All right, I guess I'm gonna go take a shower while you cover all your hobbies.
Shut up! I don't really collect anything. Well, I have baskets, which I've been trying to purge. I've just been really busy. I haven't done the purge yet. And then,
like 700 baskets.
I'm like, I guess it would be jewelry, but what woman doesn't like
jewelry? Crystal. Reno's big ass stones I got that are like 200 pounds each. Well, if she collects those.
Yeah, but I told Rene if he needs the money, we can sell it at any point. But if you don't need the money,
that's a catch-22. If you need the money, she knows we don't need the money. So she's like, yeah, if we need the money, we'll sell them. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could sell it, but for right now, I like to decorate. What can I say?
That's like she tells me she'll buy me size 27 pants as long as I lose my weight down there. It's never gonna happen. Well, I mean, just size. I know I came out wrong. It's not what I meant. I'll bring her with some In and Out. Yes, Fluffy, bring some In and Out because I got soup apparently.
You like soup?
What jewelry? Longenberger? Yeah, we got lots of Longenberger baskets, but she just
have I watched the workout DVD yet? No.
Yeah,
I haven't had a chance yet.
I got a stack of workout DVDs.
That's funny. I know.
I could start a retail website business on workout DVDs.
I only have like 15. I figure if I collect enough, maybe I'll do them. But Tatiana's about to get out of school, so we're gonna do
Good night, Storage Hunters.
Yeah, Coach Tatiana. So we'll do them together.
Jenny Mark says you both have huge support in Australia. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. Hopefully we get to come to Australia soon. I want to see Down Under. What's the last comic books you would hold out on selling? I don't know. Most of the books I like, it's actually not the more expensive one. I like all the sci-fi stuff and the military stuff. Is Daryl recovering from his heart attack? As far as I know, yes. What's up, baddies? Pretty lady. He says, hi, pretty lady.
Hi. Coin graded from one have a unique coin. Wolf stamped. The last one sold for 6 digits.
I think PCG. I think it was PCG, right? That's a big coin creating company. That's 2. There's NGC and PCG. So I would definitely go with that. I wouldn't go with anybody else. What's up, Wade from Wade's Adventure? Hey, Wade, did you decide? Are you coming down to San Francisco? We're trying to figure it all out right now.
Rene got his knowledge from
PCGS. That's it. Yes.
Yeah, from the comics to that question.
Yeah, before I knew.
Lady Fantastic.
Yeah, before
he just knew a little bit, but you know, Rene, whenever he gets into something, he like goes 100% and like learns everything there possibly is to know, which is good. Due diligence.
Oh yeah, 2 miles from the Great Barrier Reef. Isn't it Great Barrier Reef where all the sharks are? You know, like I like snorkeling, I like scuba diving, but the problem is sharks see me as a buffet. On the pictures, I don't know if it's farther away. I think it's farther passed away before the Hall of Fame, so I don't think they're in there. Oh, maybe on the yearbooks. You know what? The yearbooks, actually, I need to go through those. I haven't had time to see if the signature's in there.
Hi, Kulo Radio.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool that Dan Laura hooked you up with the marriage. Season premiere.
I have never met my wife, Lisa. Oh, you met your wife through Dan and Laura?
Oh, hold on a second. Cola Radio, where's the season premiere tonight? Are you saying Australia season 12 is premiering tonight?
Oh.
It's like, see, they don't tell us that stuff. It's all syndicated, but if they would tell me, I would tweet it out. How hard do I have to resist slapping Dave? Not hard at all, because number 1, I don't believe in violence unless I have to defend myself. And number 2, I don't want to get sued. And number 3, I'm getting old. I don't want no drama in my life. Just want to go out there, make my money, live my life, go home to my family. Real simple. What's up, Croatia? Croatia real estate is so cheap out there. I'm looking there all the time. I'm actually thinking about buying something just like on the sea there, and just maybe to have, you know. You have much sports collectible or magic cards? No magic cards really, but lots of sports stuff at the store.
Does anybody say anything from the show about being on YouTube? I don't think so. Do they?
Does the TV producer say anything that YouTube keep expanding like you guys? Let me read that again. Does the TV producer say anything that you do?
YouTube.
Keep expanding like you guys? No, I mean, I know they like it. Part of the reason the Vegas girls came up because they had a YouTube channel, but you know, that's not really why we're doing it. That's not really why we're doing it. We're just doing it because I don't know, we like it and we like sharing the knowledge. And you know, we don't make a lot of money on YouTube. People said, "Oh, we're only doing it for money." I really don't care about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Whenever you make extra money, it's always nice. But look what I'm playing with here. I'm going to show in a second. But it's I like sharing knowledge, and it's kind of like if I can make the difference in one person's life, then it was worth it, and that's probably a reward that we never even realized we did. So it's kind of fun. So we just like it. I mean, look at the support. I mean, we've been having steadily for an hour, almost 200 people in here.
That's awesome.
219 thumbs up.
Wow.
People who rewatch it. So, Icy Profits just sent us $10 for the channel. That's
get out of town.
That's awesome. And I think Icy Profits, that's actually a channel. That's a newer channel, at least new to me. I just discovered it. And I'm pretty sure that's actually a YouTube channel. That was pretty cool. So if you guys...
Wow, that's awesome. Thanks, guys.
And I
appreciate the love.
Yeah, I hope I don't confuse them. But I think Icy Profits is actually... Icy Profits, a YouTube channel? Let's see if he answers here. You should answer. Because I just remember watching that. Like, I'm all over YouTube watching stuff all the time at nighttime. Even when I work, like, I have 3 monitors set up here, 2 different computers. Actually, 3 different computer systems. And I will watch something on one system on the back, and I just kind of work, you know. And then if something pops out, I'll get caught up and watch it.
Yeah, we're not mining crypto right now. The difficulty went up.
Yeah, so I see storage. He's been doing storage for 7 months. So I did see some of his videos. So you guys go over to his channel. Pamela, do me a favor, put a link in there for Icy Profits where they can check it out. But he just sent us a $10 super chat support. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And you know, they got 5,000 subs already. So let's help them. Let's help them grow it.
And I saw your comment that you liked the video where I spoke Spanish. I love to do that in the store when people come in. I go, "Hola y bienvenidos a Bargain Hunters," and then I tell them the sales in Spanish, and people like trip out, like, "Whoa, this white chick bust out in Spanish."
How come I won't give Fluffy a job? Number one, he breaks the concrete, and Fluffy does really good.
Oh, you be nice.
That's a joke between me and Fluffy. Don't get mad. Actually, I would give Fluffy a job, but he doesn't want to work for me. We
work hard. I don't think he wants to work that hard.
Oh, that song, I saw that song back in the video too. That's really cool. Actually, somebody comment, if you go down in the comment section of that video, they just say a first and last Spanish name. So I think that's the singer. I don't know what the song is, but you have to figure it out. So check this out. I got a box down here with baseball cards and signed baseballs because people always like it when I show stuff. Eno Slaughter, old card and signed. And so this is the card is just a reissue. It's the Topps Archive series, but the signature is real. So I got a whole box of balls down here. But let me check on my balls because I don't know what we have in here.
Hello from New Zealand.
Stan
Hi.
Musso. Actually, I might do a video on this collection. I'm not sure. This is cool right here. I think it says Allie Clark. And it's written on the 1948 World Series. So he played a 1948 World Series. And it's just some stuff I'm researching right now. I'm having time. Oakland Ace, Dick Williams. That's a real card. I don't know the player, unfortunately. Patty72 just gave us a $5 super chat. Thank you, Patty. Let's see what he has to say. When you guys do super chats, you get extra attention. I mean, we try to answer your questions no matter what, but super chat, everything stops and we're going to look into it. First storage video is coming out this week. Like that you guys seem like everyday hardworking people. I have baseball card reselling videos also. Hey, baseball cards are great. We'll definitely watch that. So I'll subscribe to your channel. Send me a message. We'll subscribe to your channels. Obviously, I watch Jab's Family. I watch Collecting Dust Hobbies. And I'll watch you guys, Patty72. So thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Thank you.
So let me... Guilty, I break the concrete flooring. I'm not allowed in the store anymore. We can always replace the concrete. I'd rather replace concrete than lose a good friend of mine. So Fluffy's always welcome. But yeah, do take it easy in the concrete, man. Have some mercy.
Does Rene cook once in a blue moon? He cooked on Mother's Day breakfast.
Yeah, and I did schnitzel for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think if he didn't have to work so hard, he'd cook more.
Is Daryl really a jerk? No, Daryl's all right.
He's special sometimes.
Game of Thrones is great. Yes, we have to watch the last one tonight, so actually we're gonna watch it in a minute. Yeah, I watch all kinds of Japs fans. It's cool. They have some good stuff. I'm not that crazy about the unboxing videos because they do older stuff, but I do watch it. I like it when they go to baseball card stores or swap meets. So
no, we didn't buy any Bitcoin right now. I know it just keeps on going up. Or like
up and down. That's okay. We'll watch it. We did really well with cryptocurrency. We have some little things, but nothing crazy.
Not like before.
So of course, I pulled a name that I can never pronounce. Carl Yastrzemski. And I'm sure I'm totally messed it up. But here's the signature and the card. I got a whole box here. I don't even know. I probably have 160 of these balls in several boxes, but I just took this one up. And unfortunately...
Yeah, we have action figures, too. If you're close in our vicinity, you should come check out our store. And also on eBay, Rene has stuff for action figures. And he has like 4 10x40s filled with vintage action figures that are still to come.
Here's an old one, Bobby Dora. It's a reissue card, but the signature's old.
And I guess I shouldn't say Rene. I mean Rene and I.
Nope, you said it's mine.
No.
That's all the baseballs I'm gonna watch for today. I probably will do a video, so you guys stay.
Watch your show.
Yeah. Red Sox Hall of Famer. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no comic books on eBay right now. We're just working on the store. That's something maybe to come in the future.
Hey, Patty, I saw you, Patties. I saw you comment. I know it's fun to chase. I mean, that's the fun thing about yard sale and flea market videos, and I like watching Rally Roots too, is because you never know what you get, and those videos are fun. So sometimes you score, sometimes you don't score.
Yeah, we do have a brick and mortar store. It's in Poway here in San Diego. Our store is almost 7,000 square feet. And then there was another question.
Oh, I see. You better get into your Bittrex.
The eBay name, Bargain Hunters Thrift Store.
So a lot of the crypto really went up the last couple of weeks. Yeah. So at one time, I had over 100,000 Ripple coins and
higher.
We sold a lot of it. But we sold it when it was a little bit higher, so we did good. But now it's kind of coming back up again. I'm actually thinking about buying some. We'll see.
Thank you, Pistol. He wrote, Renee, I'm a huge fan. You have a beautiful family, my man.
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, Lady Fantastic says. So how far is Tennessee from Oklahoma? Because we'll be out in Oklahoma September 27.
Somebody asked how much you paid on the balls and how do you know they're genuine?
About a whole collection. And sometimes you buy stuff when somebody passes away or so, and you kind of come in and you just see what else they have, and you can tell the stuff is genuine. Yeah. Now, on all the good balls, we'll send them to PSA first. We get them verified when I have some time. So,
if they want to buy a Bargain Hunters t-shirt,
you can go to our website, bargainhunterthrift.com. You can order t-shirts there. I'm actually going to start putting some on eBay so too. So on our website, bargainhunterthrift.com, and you can go to the store section. You can buy right there. So hopefully that answers that question. You guys should come to Nashville. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, which is about 2 hours away. 2 hours from Oklahoma, so we'll be in Quapaw, Oklahoma. Oh yeah, the video, the ball game, that was really cool. So we have really good friends that have really good seats, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to go check out the seats? It's like right behind the dugout or next to the dugout." So we're like, "Yeah, we want to go."
It was like the second best seats in the whole stadium, and the stadium's awesome no matter where you're sitting for the most part. But that was an amazing day.
Yeah, hey, from West Virginia, what's up, Leonard? Wow, over 200 people still, 227 likes. Like my 10-minute video is an hour and 10 minutes already. That's crazy.
A store in Miami.
No more babies for you in the future?
I'm kind of expired. I'm 44 and a half.
Yeah, she's old. And I need a younger model. Please email me applications.
I need a younger model. What are you talking about?
Look at these guns. No offense to young guys, but...
Hey, North Carolina.
You should do this again. We'll do this a lot more. We'll start doing... We're actually going to set up a whole... kind of like... somebody just gave us a $10 donation. Super chat. That's Storage amazing. Prospector. That's another YouTube channel, so that's a newer one. You guys should check it out. Storage Prospector on YouTube, buying, selling storage full time. Love the business, greatest work ever. Thanks for your dad's info on the CDs. That's awesome, Storage Prospector. Thank you for giving us a shout out on the CDs.
That's really awesome. Thank you.
And sounds like you're buying. Sounds like you're doing a YouTube channel too with storage buying. So make sure to watch out for your CDs because they can become extremely profitable. And yes, we are setting up a room where we're just gonna do more of this stuff. I'm actually want to just, if I had time, I was just thinking we should do have our regular YouTube videos and then kind of have a weekly show where we kind of just talk over topics, and then like maybe 1 or 2 nights a week kind of have this kind of interaction where we can talk with you guys about different topics. So, really this live stream was supposed to be more about talking about the Jordan video and talking about the flea market video. But you guys have been so cool and so interactive. I'm having so many questions coming in. I can't even get to that. So we'll definitely have to do it more often. Scratch King, never need to profile correctly. Don't spend more than the value you see. That's not totally true. You do want to profile units. It also comes in with experience of, you buy at certain facilities and you score really hard several times, where if somebody if somebody was crooked, they could have gotten it easily. Once you learn about that facility straight and there's no problems and they're good managers, you want to pay more and you want to profile. Now, there's other facilities where the managers are crooked, or every time you buy, it just seems like certain units you see, it looks like they've been gone through. And on those type of units, you only want to bid on what you want to see. So it's like everything, give and take a little bit.
Thanks, Donald. We appreciate your support.
I love you. Do more comic videos. Don't worry, there's going to be a lot of more comic videos coming when I get some time.
Hi from Michigan. Wow.
Jason Voorhees, what's up, Rene? You're awesome, man. Thank you, Jason. I think you're interactive a lot. I mean, I know that last name is so unique, so I think you comment a lot on our videos. Yeah, and then Pamela just put up a link for the Storage Prospector. He just gave us a $10 super chat. So you guys make sure to go to his channel, check it out, show him some Bargain Hunters love, give him a subscribe.
Thanks,
we encourage
Jenny.
all the new channels. Renee, I love your channel. Your wife is so sweet. Yes, she is. Who's my little sweetie?
Oh my God, you're gonna embarrass me.
Don't be embarrassed. Don't be.
Stop it! I get shy.
Who wants a hug? Bid on what you want to see. That's all of your problems. I don't know what that means, but okay. Yeah, watch for the comic treasures. Oh yeah, so Lady Fantastic, we have a lot more comics coming. I have so much. I just I think you guys went earlier. I showed the Superman cards. If you didn't see them earlier, go back. There's a lot of cool stuff coming. Hi, Rene and Casey. What's up, Melissa W? Nice to see you. Great Braun from the UK. What's up?
Yeah, all right.
Thanks. Hey, Storage Prospect only have 38 subs. So it's okay, Storage Prospect. Don't worry about it. YouTube makes it a little bit harder these days. They want to have new channels show consistently and keep on doing it. So just keep on working it. I'll try to remember. I'll come over to your site. I'll sub. I'll check it out. I always like seeing new stuff. When you don't see a lot of good stuff in a unit, what's your super glue that tells you that maybe you got some good stuff? Well, pride of ownership.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
How much do they spend on packaging? Does it look like it's been professionally moved? Is stuff wrapped up? You know, we tend to buy the more high-end units.
Are they in stuff boxes that are from like stolen boxes from behind the stores?
Yeah. So one of my early units I bought, this whole thing was in CVS tubs. I didn't realize it was CVS. But I thought, man, this guy has everything in plastic tubs, everything stacked really high. I thought it was going to be a killer unit. It was a total tweaker unit. I have certain rules that I don't buy units. If they use duct tape, if they use a lot of duct tape, that's usually somebody that's too cheap to buy packaging tape, and they probably don't have a lot of money. So most of the time, that's a bad sign. If I see food in units, 9 out of 10 units where there's food in, they usually turn out to be crappy units because nobody's going to store their food in storage. I mean, any person with common sense knows you put food in storage that attracts rat, mice, cockroaches, so you don't want to put food in a storage unit. Back boxes like Walmart, CVS, Walgreens boxes, that means somebody actually had to drive up to the location unless they work for them and steal those boxes. A person with that type of mindset usually doesn't have anything good in those units. So I won't buy units like that. Yes, Pamela's awesome. Everybody say thank you for Pamela for being a great moderator and making sure this runs smooth without any idiots this time. We haven't been
discouraged. Thank you. Unbelievably. Thank you.
Yes, Pamela, super great. So hopefully that answered your question. So, but yeah, with your YouTube videos, just work on it and it slowly builds. You know, you build it, they will come. No problem, Linda. You're welcome. But hey, guys, it's been an hour and 16 minutes. I think this is good for today.
Yeah.
You guys go back, like some of our videos, watch the swap meeting video. That was really fun.
And we're gonna do more because that was kind of it could have been better. We're gonna go when there's more better stuff.
Well, you never know what you're gonna find. That's part of the hunt. You just don't know, you know. I mean, one of my greatest yard sale finds was at 2:30 in the afternoon. So, but I guess we'll leave that story for next time. We'll tell you about it. Thank you for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Set the alarm bell so you see the new videos. If you have a thumbs up this video, we really appreciate it if you thumbs it up. We already have 234. And leave comments and leave us questions for the future. We read all those comments. To all the supporters that gave us the super chat, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. We're super humbled by that. That's awesome.
Yes, and then a super shout out to Pamela Lynn for moderating the chat. You know, couldn't do it without you guys. I got to send you some t-shirts. So once we get this going a little bit more, email me your address. I'll send you some t-shirts.
And most importantly, God bless you guys.
Yes, Tish, thank you. We love you too. God bless everybody. Thank you. We're going to go. I'm going to go eat some pho soup. All right, I will see you. Okay, end stream. Thank you, guys. Guess we're ending for real.